Children of the Corn from 2023. Some websites say 2020, but it's because it was filmed in 2020, and then it was like because of COVID and all. Then it was like shelved for like 3 years. Then it finally came out, in, I think, in a few theaters, and of course on VOD in 2023. So I'm gonna call it Children of the Corn 2023, and it's not great, but it's not all terrible. So I'm gonna get into it. So, Children of the Corn is another reimagining, retelling of the Stephen King story. I've never actually seen any of the Children of the Corn movies. I know a bit from the original film, but that's just because film research and so many people talk about it. So I know here and there about it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it, which I probably should do. But this new imagining is a little different because it takes place before the town in Nebraska is taken over by the children. So it's a little different. For those who don't know, Children of the Corn is about like I said, a town in Nebraska who main resource of profits and to keep them surviving and thriving is corn. Well, how do I put this without spoiling anything? There's a spiritual entity in the corn, and over the years, through pesticides and hormones and growth agents, the corn is starting to falter and it's starting to die. So, this entity then essentially entices, partially possesses a young girl to basically be like, hey, gather the kids, you gotta save me, take over this town, stop the adults, they're killing us, they're gonna kill you, everything's going to hell. And she's like, yeah, you right, spooky corn being monster demon ghoul thing. So the kids revolt against the adults and shit hits the fan and it goes from there. What I liked about this, visually, there are some nice things. There are some nice shots. There are some nice framings. For the most part, it visually looks pretty pleasing, and some of the kills are pretty cool. They're pretty gnarly, and that's about it. Um, and the actress who plays the lead evil female is really enjoyable to watch. She's clearly having a blast in this role, so kudos to her. She crushed it. But besides that, like, I don't have anything nice to say. And I hate saying mean things about movies. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing about doing reviews for YouTube. The film's just not engaging. Like, I was never enthralled by it. I never cared about the characters. It just never clicked with me. Like, there's some shoddy CGI work. The film just feels really long. It's only an hour and a half with credits, so it's probably like only like actually like an hour and 20 of actual film you're watching, and it just doesn't do anything for me. And it just feels like it goes on and on and on, cause like it really hits the fan in like the last half hour, and that's when I was like, yo, I'm into this now. But of course you have to sit through an hour to get to it, and it just lulls. And when you don't care about any of the characters, that's when a film struggles. And I struggled with this. Do I think there's some good stuff? Yes, like I said, some kills are nice, some acting is nice, some framing is nice, but for the most part, it just didn't do anything for me, and that's okay because this film is someone's favorite movie. And that's what I always say when I watch a film that I don't like. That every movie is someone's favorite movie. So, if you liked it, Godspeed. I'm glad you did. But like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.